Now, may we have our next contestants, please? Nice to see you all. Gentlemen, nice to have you with us. Would you give us your names, please, and tell us where you're from?
I'm Craig Rawlins from Provo, Utah.
Thomas Apollonia, New York City.
Tom Kildup, Kingston, Pennsylvania.
Mike Farrell from Melbourne, Florida.
All right, fellas, if you'll lean in now and whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to our audience at home. Mm-hmm. Very good. The panel, the clue concerns something that is going to happen to one of these gentlemen tonight, and we'll start the questioning this time with Bill Cullen.
Let's see, Frank's name I got best. I understood most clearly, so I'll address it to Frank. Is this an athletic thing that's going to happen to one of you, Frank? No, Frank?
There's no Frank?
I guess I didn't get that name so good. I distinctly heard the word Provo, so Mr. Provo is... Oh, Provo, Utah.
Yes.
All right, then.
No, Provo, Utah.
Sir from Provo, is this an athletic thing that's going to happen to one of you tonight?
Athletic, no.
Is it something that the one of you to whom it happens is going to be happy about it?
Yes.
Does it have to do with the members of the opposite sex?
No.
$20 down, we go to Bess.
Now, we noticed that all of you came from different parts of the United States. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
One from Provo.
One from Provo. Did you have much planning to do before you arrived here at our studio?
Yes.
In a sense.
Yes? Mike, did you invent this? Did all of you invent something?
No.
And it isn't a physical feat, is that correct?
Well, most human activity is physical in a sense, but it's not like, football or anything of that sort.
Will there be any device used, any mechanical device used?
Yes.
Is it one that we're familiar with?
Yes and no.
Quite probably. There goes half the money, Henry Morgan.
My little old eyes can see that you're all wearing different colored but same style shirts. Does that have anything to do with it?
Yes.
Indirectly it does, Henry, but...
Isn't that marvelous? Now, if I could only figure out what that means, I'd be great. You said, Steve, it's going to happen to one.
Yes.
Is it the end of a contest of some kind?
Yes.
And is the winner going to get something, be handed something, or his prize, we'll say?
Yes.
Is that so?
Very good, Henry. $20 remains. Betsy?
Well, now I'll pursue Henry's question about the shirts. Does it have to do with the colors of your shirt?
In a round-the-corner way it does, yes.
Are you all colorblind? And it's whoever is the least colorblind will win the contest?
No.
Does it have to do with detecting the colors that you're wearing, though?
No. Well, this is kind of a tough one, panel, so don't feel badly about not getting it. For the past several months, these four young gentlemen have been competing in regional contests involving over 1 million contestants throughout the United States. The contest is the Ford Aurora Grand National Tabletop Racing Car Championship. And these young men won the semifinals last week, and their secret is that tonight they're going to compete in the finals right here on our stage, and the champion will win $5,000. Well, fellas, I know you've all been waiting quite a long time for this event, so we won't keep you in suspense any longer. Let's get the curtains open, go out in the middle of the stage here, and get to the official track layout. You can bring it all right down into this area so that everyone will be able to see it. Can you make it there, just the four of you? There you go. This is the track that they actually compete on. And now I'd like you folks to meet the gentleman who can tell us a little bit about the rules of this contest and also describe the action to us. One of the great race drivers of the world and Grand Marshal of this competition, here is Stirling Moss. they'd like you to bring that end of the table a little bit farther down, gentlemen. While they're doing that, Stirling, would you tell us a bit about the rules of this sort of
Well,
competition?
the most important thing is they have to complete 15 laps with these cars, and it means so much. It means a Ford Mustang, a full-size one, plus $2,000 scholarship. And in case they run off, I've got these judges here who are going to help them put the cars back on.
If they spin off,
if they spin off, they put them back. Now, if you'd like to take your places, gentlemen. Now, to work these cars, you have these little instruments here, which act as the accelerator and the brake control. These
turning
things
wheels
here.
Yeah.
And there's a great art in the way you drive these things from here. Now, if you gentlemen will get your cars ready and just check them as being in correct order, and then get off the track.
The thing works a little bit on the rheostat principle, doesn't it? More juice, more speed.
That's the idea. And as they back off, they brake going into the corners, because if they go too fast, they go straight off.
I see.
And that loses time, of course.
Are we ready to go, everyone?
Are you ready?
All right.
Would you line up? And I'll count you down.
The national finals competing
3,
for $5,000.
2, 1, go. Right, they're off on the first lap. They're more or less together at the moment. Difficult to see. Car number 4. No, 4 isn't in the lead now. It's car number 1. Car number 1, the white Mustang. He's still in the lead. Car number 2, second. Car number 4 is third. And car number 3 has dropped back a bit. That's the Cobra. He's stopped. He's continuing. Now there's been a big shunt on the track. That is 3 laps are complete now. All cars have done 3 laps. And car number 1, who's in the lead, the car number 1 there has done 4 laps. So has car number 2. In fact, they've all done 4. Car number 1 has completed 5. That's a third of the race. There he goes. He's in the lead. The others are chasing him. He has completed 6 laps. Car number 4 has also completed 6. And 2 and 3. Car number 1 has completed 7 laps. He's going down the back there. There's the white convertible Ford Mustang. 8 laps complete. 4 is lying second at the moment. Whoops, there's been a big shunt here. Meanwhile, 1 is continuing 10 laps. There goes 1. 10 laps, he's in the lead by a whole lap. No, car number 4 is on the same lap now. That's the outside and the inside track. Car number 1 on the outside is in the lead. Car number 4 is lying second. Car number 4 is also a Mustang. Here they go, that's 12 laps. 13 laps. Car number 1 has done 13 laps.
2 more to go.
And car number 4 has done 13 as well. Now, car number 1 is on the 14th last lap. There he goes. This is the last lap for car number 1. And car number 1 has won. That's the white Ford Mustang convertible. Tom Kilduff. Well done. We've got a walk. Because we've got the Ford Mustang, which we haven't got there, plus the $2,000 scholarship. Okay, we got it?
Congratulations, young man. And incidentally, there are very fine prizes, consolation prizes for all the other young men, too, so everybody goes home happy tonight. That's just wonderful. Thank you. We'll be back in just a moment now, but first let's pause for this important message.